My name is Sakura Masayuki, and Saku-chan is the nickname.
And I'm Umi Matsuoka, but just call me Umimi.
And this is my podcast!
What? We're not calling it that.
Well, why not?
It's so stupid.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready? 1, 2,
and welcome to MAHOU Channel!
So we'll be starting a bi-weekly podcast together where we talk about, whatever really.
And where we will also be giving you news about Mahoshi as well. And sometimes we might have guests too, so keep an eye peeled for that.
Today though, we'll be mainly talking about ourselves since it is our first episode though.
You know, Umi, I actually don't like talking about myself that much at all.
Okay, well good then. More time for me to talk about myself.
Oh, jeez.
But really, how else will anyone get to know you that well?
Well, I was just thinking about that little profile card on our, on Mahoshi's website, and I thought that would be, well enough, because there's a lot of information on there about myself, so I thought that, people could just learn from that, or they could go to, concerts and stuff, because I do talk at those, but, I don't, I don't like talking about myself.
Okay, well, it's just got stuff like your blood type and your height on it. That doesn't tell us anything about your personality, you dork.
Well, can't we just request for that to be changed, though? Kenta, can you change the profiles for us so they have more information?
Stop pulling me into your podcast. I'm just a sound diver today.
Okay, well, who else am I supposed to ask then?
Ask me, but not right now. Ask me when I'm not the sound guy.
Fine.
Okay, well, if talking about ourselves is going to be so difficult, let's just do some, getting to know you questions.
Oh, well, sure. I can answer some questions. Just thinking of things on the spot is what I am extremely bad at.
Okay, just hold on 1 second. I gotta find a good one.
Are you looking through your phone for questions?
Okay, well, where else would I look?
Ah, so it's not genuinely from you? It hurts, Umi. It hurts.
Oh, shut up. It doesn't even mean I won't enjoy your answers just the same as if I made them up. Okay, here, I found a good link. Okay, so, are you ready?
Yeah, Roger.
Okay, so our first question is going to be, if you didn't have to sleep, what would you do with your extra time?
Dumb question. I already don't sleep.
Oh, shut up.
I'm kidding. Oh gosh. If I didn't have to sleep, what I would do with my extra time? I really like...
Oh my god.
Oh jeez. I really like sewing. So I think that I would probably, I would really like to make some cute clothes. I like to make my clothes, but I'm so busy nowadays that I don't actually have much time to make my clothes. So I just have to, buy from secondhand stores. So instead of, sleeping, I would like to make some clothes. I would also like to make some clothes for, other people too, or for, pets, because I think that pet clothes are really cute, and they're a lot smaller, so I don't have to buy as much fabric, so it's less expensive if I want to make, pet clothes. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I mean, no, I don't, but for someone who doesn't like talking about themselves, you sure do a lot of talking.
Okay. You asked me a question, I'm giving you an answer. I just don't like talking about myself, voluntarily.
Okay.
When I talk about myself, yes, I ramble, but okay, I'm just giving you the information that you wanted, okay? Well, what's your answer? If you didn't have to sleep, what would you do with your extra time?
Okay, if I didn't have to sleep all the time, or just I didn't need sleep, I think that's something that, I mean, this is something that I haven't gotten to do, ever before, but I think that I really want to, learn how to do really cute hairstyles and stuff, so I think that I would spend a lot of time, trying to, just figure out new things and new beauty tips and new beauty tricks, because I think that would be really fun and really extremely useful, because you and Ichigo both know absolutely nothing.
Oh my gosh!
You literally don't wear any makeup at any time ever.
Okay, well,
and Ichigo just doesn't care.
No, she doesn't.
So I want to help you guys out from one girl to another.
Okay.
We need to. You could, Sakura. You're so cute already. You're literally beautiful, but. If I just put a false lash on you,
oh my god, you're so ridiculous. I look fine without anything.
Okay, I'm not saying that you look bad. In fact, you look really great. But I don't know. I want to see you all dolled up at some point in the future. I don't know. I think that you'd look like you could go from 12-year-old who's stuck in her 12-year-old body
Oh my God.
to like really mature, really beautiful. You know what I mean?
Okay, I kind of know what you mean. Yeah, like sure, I'm not like the. Okay, for one,
Okay,
I'm
for
not
one.
even 12. I am 15.
I know.
So check your
I
facts
know.
before
Oh
you
my
say
gosh.
anything
Oh
like
my
that.
gosh. You know, okay,
But
we're the same.
also, okay, I do understand what you're kind of saying. I could use like a glow up at some point, but I don't know. Like
We all
I'll
could.
get around to it eventually. I'm busy right now. I have other things to worry about, and my skin is clear. So what's the point in using like foundation and stuff? Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean.
I know.
Okay, whatever. Next question.
Okay, but also on the clear skin thing, that's totally unfair because I have
What?
like I get acne like really bad sometimes. And
That's
it's always
very
on like
true.
my chin, and I don't know why. I think it's because I like touch it a lot. So, but the thing is, you touch your face so much more. You're
No.
always touching your face. Like if somebody is like, "Oh my gosh, Sakura, you look so cute today," you like grab your cheeks and you're like,
Oh my god! I am so happy. Thank you so much for saying that.
and it's just so ridiculous. I cannot believe that you have literally flawless skin, and I like touch my chin for like 2 seconds. And I break out. It's
karma.
not fair. It's
Karma.
not fair. Okay,
Karma.
whatever. Okay, so the next question that I have for
Okay.
this is, what job would you be terrible at?
Oh my gosh. Okay, I think that I would be terrible at pretty much every job. Thankfully, I can't work yet besides like idol stuff, and plus I don't think that I would be doing anything else besides like idol stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty much made for you.
Yeah, nothing besides idol stuff. But with a job that I would be really bad at. Okay. I think that I would be really bad at oh gosh. There's a lot of things that I'd be really bad at. I think that I would be a really awful like photographer or like choreographer, because
Really?
I have no eye for like what looks good on a camera.
That's a
and I
lie.
also have like no rhythm in my entire
that's the
body.
truth. Yeah.
So thankfully, like being an idol, it's not like only about dance skills. So I can't like. I also like I can sing okay and I can dance really bad.
You can sing good.
But I'm cute, like you said earlier. With all of this mixed up, it's a good job for me. But if I was just like doing choreography alone, like everyone on stage would be like, they'd look like fish out of water. You know what I mean? And they could be like the best dancers in the world, but because I taught them and I made that routine for them, they just look really, really awful.
Yeah, I mean, you're not the best dancer, but I'm not either, so you know it works.
Yeah, okay, so but like, what about you? Like, what job would you be really awful at?
Nothing.
Oh my gosh.
I'm totally kidding. Oh man.
Are you?
A job that I would be awful at. I think that I'd be a really bad teacher.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not. I'm definitely not a role model.
Yeah,
type
no, you'd be
person.
awful.
I'm pretty stuck
You'd be
up,
awful.
honestly. And I'm stuck in my own ways as well. And I'm not. Like, I don't know. I don't do well with change and things like that. So when
Yeah.
I have a situation where I need to change very like quickly and very easily and adapt to things,
Yeah.
especially them being like small children, I don't like it too much at all. And it's not like I hate kids, it's just that they scare me, and there's a lot of responsibility in that, and I have a hard time taking care of myself. I can't take care of these guys at the same time.
Yeah.
And teaching them would be difficult too because their attention span is so short. It's kind of like yours.
Oh my god! Why are you attacking me right
Moving
now?
on to our next question. Let me scroll through
I
this.
can't believe you just said that.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh my god, she's ignoring me.
What is your favorite drink?
Okay, my favorite drink. Okay, so you would expect me to say something like really, really girly, I'm sure.
Usually.
But I just really love water.
Okay, yeah, I knew that.
Water's so good. I can drink like tons and tons and tons of water.
She really can. It's
like
crazy.
a day. But it's because I drink so much, I just need to go to the bathroom a lot more.
Oh my God,
And
I
I used
hate
to
that
really
about
like
you.
tea, but it was the same situation because I would drink so much of it, and I don't even have to drink a lot of it, and I still have to go to the bathroom.
And you still have to go to the bathroom.
Like, all the time.
All the time.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's awful, and I don't understand how metabolisms work. It's so annoying. So I swapped over to water and drinking that all the time, and it's really good and it's healthy and it makes me feel like super hydrated all the time.
Okay, but
so
also
my energy is not really ever that low because I just drink so much water. But I like milkshakes too. Specifically vanilla ones. Vanilla ones are my favorite.
Yeah, because you're the most vanilla person that I actually know. So I'm not even surprised.
Yeah, I knew that you were gonna say that. Actually, I knew that you were gonna have a snide comment ready for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, what's your favorite drink?
Okay, my favorite drink.
I know what it is.
Do you?
I really, really do.
Do you really?
I really, really do.
Okay, well, my favorite drink is this. Okay, there's this cafe that I go to. I go probably. It's so embarrassing. I go like every night.
Every night. Every night.
Okay, I love everyone that works there like so much. They're so. Oh my gosh, they're incredible.
I know, you never stop talking about them.
It's so good. But they make this like this mango milk drink. It's not a mango milk. It's not like mangoes in milk, but it's like a cocktail type thing. But it's a non-alcoholic cocktail, and I get that all the time. And I stay there for like
12 hours.
I don't know. I just visit for a while and I talk to people.
No, you stay there all night. You stay there.
It's really nice, and I really enjoy it.
You stay there all night. You need to tell everyone what it is so they know. Like they need to know what this is.
Why do you know what it is? Like why do I have to say it?
Oh my gosh!
You just want to embarrass me.
Okay, this is a get to know you session, so you might as well just say it.
Oh my
Stop being embarrassed about it! Oh my gosh!
I like hanging out at this cross-dressing cafe, okay?
Like what type of cross-dressing is it? Like, let me know.
Oh my gosh, it's girls who dress up as boys! What do you want from me?
I just wanted you to say that!
Okay, I go because I think that, oh my gosh, because I really love, okay, I love girly boys and boyish girls.
You say that all the time. That's your life motto.
Do you know what? Like, I love. Oh my gosh, because I just love them so much. They're so. Oh my gosh, they're so like down to earth, and they're also beautiful. I'm like a monthly member, so I have a membership, and I get like point cards and all that stuff, you know. And every time I visit, I buy the like checkies, so I can have a picture with them every time. But sometimes they don't charge me because they like notice that I'm an idol because this is an Akiba. So I go to Akiba to visit this cafe, and sometimes they're like, "Oh, you're from blah blah blah. You're from Mahoshi, you know?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I am." So then they'll just give me the checky for free, and then they'll post it on Twitter sometimes, and they're like, "Look who came to visit," and I'm like, "Oh no, why are you showing everyone? I'm so embarrassed."
No, it's not anything embarrassing. I think that is really sweet, and I would love to be like a regular customer somewhere. And it's also really cool that they give you free stuff sometimes, because whenever I go to like the supermarket and stuff, no one ever gives me free stuff because they don't care, you know? Like, this isn't like a nerd culture place, like the supermarket. 7-Eleven is not a nerd culture place. I don't know if you guys knew. So the cashier that's working there isn't gonna be like, "Oh, hey, you're an idol. Here, you can buy this melty kiss chocolate all for free." Like, they don't do that for me. But I don't go anywhere cool. I've been with Umi to like this cafe, like maybe. I've gone with her a couple times.
You don't need to say it.
Like, maybe like. Oh gosh, maybe like 12 times, and that sounds like a lot, but it's not a lot because she goes actually every night. She literally goes every night. Like, even if she's having a bad day, she's going to this cafe. It's so ridiculous.
Okay, it's not ridiculous.
So yeah, I mean that's all there is to it. Umi loves girls.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Why are okay? Boys are great. Girls are great. Anything in between is great. You know, like I've seen like someone who would have a lot of standards, but I really don't.
Yeah, you really don't.
Like, I sound really stubborn with almost everything I say, but I am not actually like that picky. Like, not at all. I think that I'm probably like the easiest person to date ever.
Really?
Really?
Like, that's
really.
That's a pretty intense statement that you're saying right there, Umi.
I'm just saying, you know, it's what it is.
So would you date me? Would you? Like, this is a question that everyone wants to know. Would you date me?
I mean, would you date me? That's the real question.
Yes.
What?
Yes, I would absolutely date you.
You're lying.
I'm just okay. You know what? Like I've been sitting here, like watching the clock. I've been watching it tick. I've just been waiting. Like I've been waiting. Like girl, when are you gonna call me up?
What?
When you gonna booty call me?
Stop!
When you gonna... That's how I've been. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Okay, listen. I would absolutely go on a date with you. But it's not possible.
Why isn't it possible? What do you mean it's not possible?
Well, I'm silly. Idols can't date people for one. Idols can't have like relationships with people. You know this, so don't even like can't we? Because you already know.
Okay.
You already know.
Okay, but here's my 2 cents on this whole situation that we're discussing right now.
Okay, right now.
I feel like in most idol groups though, like the people ship the girls together already.
That's very true.
Like, okay, for example, like Morning Musume, you know.
Madu?
Yeah, Madu. Before Haruka had graduated, like people were all talking. They were like, Madu, I love Madu, you know, like Sato and Haruka. So it's like whenever like you know that everyone wanted them to date.
Yeah.
And if they did start dating in the group, like would it have been a big deal? Because that's what everyone wanted, you know?
Yeah.
I think that like for some reason in like the idol industry, whenever people are like, you know, I don't know, like whenever it's within the group, I think it's okay. They just don't want their idols to like date boys.
Yeah, okay. Like that makes a lot of sense. I also think that like with situations like that, it's really I don't know, I guess like sexist, I guess, because the guys, the male fans, they don't want the idols to be like dating any other boys because they're like possessive over their idols or something.
Yeah.
And like, but at the same time, they'll like fetishize it whenever the idol is like would be, or you know, like I don't know. There's no cases of this, but like if the idol were to date another member in the group, like I don't think that it would be a big problem because they're like, oh, girl on girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like it's just a really stupid like fetishized like time or concept, not that time. The concept is it, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, yeah. If that's gonna be our logic, then I mean, we might as well. We might as well just start dating.
Are you serious? Like, are you serious?
Yeah. I'm totally serious. And you know what? I think that our first date location,
What?
it should be that cross-dressing cafe.
Oh my god! Sakura, stop!
Okay. Give me your phone. I want to pick out the next question.
Okay, hold on. Here.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, these questions aren't really that good.
Okay, no, the questions are fine. You just can never make any decision.
Okay, I mean, there's this one which is how do you relax after a hard day of work, but we all already know that you go to the cross-dressing cafe.
Oh
so
my
I won't
god!
ask.
Sakura!
Okay, this one's okay. What is the most annoying question that people ask you?
Oh, I hate when people ask to touch my buns.
What?
Like my hair buns.
Okay.
No, I just have like a
about
bag
to,
of like bread that I just keep in my bag at all times. I'm just ready to whip it out and be like, you wanted to touch these? No, I hate it. I hate it so much because I spend a lot of time like getting them perfect, and throughout the day, there's so many people that are like, oh, they look so soft, can I touch them? That by the end of the day, they're just super messy. They're so messy. Like within like an hour of having them, and sometimes
honestly,
it's not even that. Like the wind will like blow them over or like mess them up, and
Yeah.
people are still like, wow, can I touch them?
That's
and I'm
me.
like, no,
I'm guilty.
don't do it. But
I'm
they
so
all do
guilty.
it anyways, and it's so annoying. And I just like I feel bad like actually telling people no, because sometimes at like meet and greets and like handshake events, people are like, oh my gosh, the famous buns, can I
touch
like
your
pat them?
buns?
And I'm like, but I have to be like really nice because I don't want the people to have like a bad experience, you know. So I'm always like, yeah, you can, and then I do, and they look so happy, so I can't even be like, I can't even be mad. I can't. It's like not allowed. So like my heart's telling me to be like, be angry, but my brain's like, no, it's okay. Or
Wait.
no, the other way around.
Yeah, okay.
It should be the other way around. Right? so my brain is wanting to be angry, but my heart says it's
Go for it.
You made their day, so it's fine. But that's probably the most annoying. There's tons of annoying things that people ask me, but that one really gets me.
Yeah, and like I can totally tell because I don't know if you guys are familiar with like Tomomi. He's like he's a super popular.
He's
Obviously,
so much
you
more
know who
popular
he
than
is
us.
because he's 10 times more popular than we
Yeah.
are. But we're on the same like recording label, so he we see a lot of him around the office and stuff. And every time he sees Umi, they're really close.
Sakura.
My point of the story is that he always, every time he sees her, he like pats her buns.
That sounds awful.
Because they're always really, really fluffy. Like it's crazy how fluffy these are. Like in pictures, you really can't tell. But like you touch them and they're like pom poms. Like those really like fluffy ones that you would see on like Christmas trees, or you would like hang as like Christmas ornaments. They're just like really, really, really big fluffy cotton balls.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And it's just she gets so angry every single time it happens. She like slaps him and she's like, stop it! It's so funny.
Because I don't want people to touch it, you know? Like, I take pride in my fluffy buns. They're one of my favorite attributes about me. And it's just whenever people like, it's like whenever you spend like honestly, okay, if Picasso like had an art piece up in a museum and somebody was like, wow, I love it, but like say like Picasso like had just put it up in the museum and it was like an oil painting, so it hasn't dried because it's only been in there for like 2 hours, and oil paintings take like 18 years to dry. So he'd like put it in the museum, and immediately someone would come and be like, wow, I love this oil painting, let me touch it. And they would touch it and they would like smear the paint, all by accident, of course, because how are they supposed to know this?
Yeah, how are they supposed to know?
This like freshly painted painting is hanging up in a museum. But if they touched it and Picasso was like, oh no, like, you know, like it's that same situation.
Okay, it's not that same situation at all, because one, you're comparing your hairstyle to Picasso's artwork.
Yes, exactly, because it's the same thing.
And two, why would, like, in what right mind would Picasso put like a brand new painting that they had done in a museum without even like being like dried? Because at that point he's just kind of asking for it, right?
Okay,
especially if it's an oil painting.
It was just an example, okay? It was just an example.
Okay,
and also, how are we to judge how Picasso was as a human being?
Very
He may
true.
have been the dumbest person that we've ever
Very
known.
true.
Except we didn't know him, obviously, because we would have a better judgment.
Yeah.
of what he was like. Does anyone listening?
Oh, yeah.
Was Picasso stupid?
Yeah, yeah. Please comment below.
Okay, but what's your answer to the question, Sakura?
My answer to the question, it was, what's the most annoying question, right?
Yeah, that was the question.
I think probably one of my most annoying questions is because I think that like my voice is still developing. Like, because obviously I don't want to sound like this the rest of my life.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't think I will.
Yeah.
It's just like it's what you said before, like that whole like stuck as a 12-year-old thing. Like, I think that is part of it. So like my voice has like been slowly lowering a little bit, I think, and it's getting a little more like more mature.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
but whenever that happens, though, people are always like, "Oh, have you been faking your voice? Because it's going down, and you should already be fully developed." And I don't know, that can't be your real voice, right? So whenever people ask me like questions like that, I'm like super irritated because it's like, do you think that I want to sound like this? I don't want to sound like this at all. If I could sound like Umi or Ichigo or literally anyone else in the whole entire world, I would love that. Like I don't know. This hurts my ears too, you know. It hurts. So I think that's probably the most annoying question for me. So, but I just gotta keep sticking with it because I think that it is slowly like changing just a little bit. So soon I'll be a full-fledged adult soon enough. I've just been stuck in Neverland, I guess.
Stuck in Neverland. That's so cute. But yeah, I do see that like sometimes on forums, like people will post and they're like, "Is Sakura faking?"
Yes!
And they'll like try to like debunk things,
Yes!
and I'm like, just let the girl live.
Gosh,
Oh my
I
gosh!
know!
It's like a witch hunt.
It is. It really is.
Okay, well, it looks like we are wrapping it up on the time. Our manager is behind the window, like tapping it and waving at us. So we're going to wrap this up with one last question and then our goodbye ceremonies for today.
All right. So the last question that I am going to ask, because I have the phone right now.
Okay.
What is the most heartwarming thing that you have ever seen?
Oh, wow. Okay, most heartwarming thing that I've ever seen.
It's hard.
I had someone in my family that was really close to me pass away, actually, and through that situation, like my mom wasn't really present with us before this happened, and she was just very, very busy all the time. And after this had happened, she really began paying attention to things, which, I mean, it sucks because she didn't pay attention to these things before the situation had happened in Sakura. You know what I'm talking about. But it was really I guess heartwarming to see her like demeanor and personality really like shift because of the situation, and how she turned this awful situation into something good. Like she helps out with like people who need help in this field now, and things like that. And it's just sometimes we have a really, really big house, so she'll like shelter people whatever they need and things like that, and it's just really, really incredible. And my mom's really great, and I'm really just proud of the person that she's become. So I think that's probably one of the most heartwarming things that I've ever, I guess it's more of experience than just like seen, but that's probably for me the most heartwarming. Yeah.
For me, I think that the most heartwarming thing that I have seen is well, it's not anything that I've actually seen, but it was a story of how my mom and dad got together. They worked at the same like office job beforehand, and my dad used to be like so mean to her. It was so crazy. But one day my mom got really, really tired of it and just slapped him across the face.
Whoa.
And after she slapped him, he asked for a date.
Oh my gosh!
And from then on out, the rest is history.
Wow.
But she has no problem putting him in his place.
Yeah.
Because it's really funny. And it's just really heartwarming to see that even though they're like such opposites, they like still really love each other. And it's just really sweet. And I think that that's probably one of the most heartwarming things I've seen or heard or anything like that, really.
Yeah, that is really, really sweet. So that concludes our very first MAHOU Channel podcast, and I thank you guys so much for listening. We'll be back in 2 weeks from now with another episode.
So if you guys have any suggestions on like things that we should talk about, or like TV shows, can we talk about TV shows? Kenta, can we talk about TV shows?
I don't care what you talk about, just talk about something.
Cool. So anything like that, just really anything. What should we talk about? Because I personally am really bad at making decisions, and I need some help. So help me out, okay?
Ah, so cute. It's not fair. People are gonna listen to you now because you're too cute. But also you're begging people, so I'm blocking you.
What? No!
So really, thank you guys so much, and until next time,
This has been
MAHOU
Channel! Thank you! Bye!